Alt R.
Hi, this is Dr. Robinson, and today I'm going to go over how to make work accessible for blind students. So this is a PDF of math work, and unfortunately, the math will not read correctly. Math or science doesn't really read correctly in a PDF, even though, because I always tell teachers,
Cornell Notes Unit 1,
if
2,
you
3.
can put your cursor in front of it
3.
and move
Dash.
it around.
Day
Yeah.
GEMDAS. 9 graphic.
9 graphic.
10 graphic.
10 graphic.
That tells us the order we use to simplify.
Yep, that reads.
1. 5, 2, 4, 3, 2.
And
Minus
you can
4, 2.
hear 5, 2, 4, 3, 2. So it's not going to read all the math correctly. So I'm going to show you how to make it accessible. And it's very, very easy to do this. And it's a great practice. So this is, we're using Math Editor in Word. And I've literally was able to select these. So I'm just dragging my mouse over that. And I copy it with Control C. And then what I was able to do is paste it in here using Alt Enter and then Control V. And I'm going to show you how to do that so I don't ruin what I've already done. However, it won't paste exponents or square roots correctly. All of this was just copy and paste straight in here. So now let me show you how you're going to do it, because here is where it becomes really problematic. The power to was very problematic, so I had to retype that. And then these are going to be problematic. So this is how you're going to do this. You take your mouse and you can drag it over top of it. Now it automatically selects the 6. Just, it is what it is. You don't have to fuss over that. So I'm doing a Control C.
Copied.
And I Alt Tab.
Zoom to move to a night screen. Document 1 word. Document 1 word. Edit.
Now I'm going to do Alt Equals, which is the Math Editor.
Selected. Math content.
Control V to
Pasted.
paste. Okay. And what you do is you can see, I mean, it wasn't going to do the square root to 9 anyway. I already knew that. So I'm going to backspace over
9. The space. 3. Space. Period. 6. Space.
Okay. And now this is where you have to type it in yourself. So to the power of, and you as math teachers probably already know this, Shift 6, which is the caret.
Caret.
And then of course you're going to do 3.
3.
And a space bar. And it automatically puts it to the power of. And this will read correctly for her if you do it like this. If it's kept in a PDF, she doesn't know anything that's to the power of, or in science, a subscript. So it has to be done this way so it reads in true math code. So now
space.
We're going to use a little LaTeX here, /div for divide.
/div, div, autocorrect, divided by.
And
divided
here's the
by.
nice thing. I'm going to hush them up. If you come up to your symbols and you're not sure what it is, it will tell you what it is. Okay, approximately, we already have that one. So here it is, square root. It's going to tell you /sqrt, because guess what? That's going to be the next one. You will very quickly remember these also. You just have to do them a few times and you're good to go. So divided by
space /sqrt, autocorrect, square root 9.
And there you go. And it's all fixed. So now we're going to hit enter. And we're going to do this again. So now when you copy and
Cornell
paste
Notes Unit,
you're going to start to see the issues. Once again, it's going to select that. It's going to be problematic anyway. Copy, Control C.
Copied.
And I'm going to Alt Tab.
Document 1 word. To move to an item, press the.
Okay, Alt Equals.
Selected. Math content.
Control V to
pasted.
paste. Okay, and you can see what it does to it. So you probably, it's going to take more time to fix that than it is to just do it out correctly. So I'm going to show you how to do this out correctly. Get rid of that.
Blank.
I could have Controlled Z also.
Enter.
Enter. Okay.
Period. Space.
Alt Equals.
Selected. Math content. Alt equals.
We have got, and you're going to need to put these in parentheses so it actually comes out correctly, and then the parentheses will disappear.
Left parent.
Okay, so I'm going to do 2, and we're going to do to the power of.
Caret.
And I think that's 4. That's
4.
Really tiny.
-1.
Close
right parent.
Parentheses. So now,
/
when you put the divide by in there, it's actually going to do it correctly.
5. Enter.
Ta-da! And don't we love that? So the parentheses disappear, and it actually reads correctly, and it will tell her how that actually is.
6. Math content fraction 2 to the power of 4 minus 1 over 5.
Don't we love that? And it reads flawlessly, and of course it will read perfectly on her braille display also.
Blank.
Okay. So number 7, it's going to be the same issue. If you try to copy and paste these more complicated ones, it's going to be a lot of work. It's just easier to do it correctly. Now,
period. Space.
I'm typing the 7 first, You don't really need to include that in the all equals. So it's fine to just type the number and then do all equals. But if you're copying and pasting, you might, the easy ones, you might as well go ahead and do the whole thing. So I'm going to do all equals.
Selected. Math content. Alt.
Okay, we already know we're going to have to put the top one in parentheses so it doesn't join in with the bottom one.
Left parent.
Here we go.
3.
Here we go.
33. 1, 2.
And close
12.
that
Right parent. Slash.
Put your divide by in here. Here we go.
8.
And this is just right off your keyboard.
Left parent.
I mean, really
5. Dash. 4.
nice and easy.
Right parent.
And minus
Dash. 3.
3. You'll notice what happened. Okay.
3. Minus.
So how do you correct that? You actually have to do 2 sets of parentheses.
End numerator math content.
Okay, I'm just gonna correct that. And we got a
Left parent.
there.
7.
Yep, you can already see the issue in here. If you
End numerator.
come on.
7. Math content fraction 30. Left parent.
Whoops, wrong.
Open
one.
parent. Right
There we
parent.
go.
Blank.
And
Enter.
okay. And now you can actually go up. Oh, I forgot my minus 3 in there.
7.
Just
Math
a
content fraction 33 12 over 8.
There we go.
Dash. 3.
There we go.
Space.
Much better.
Enter.
Okay. So now you can actually, well, she already knows this is all inclusive in that. I've actually never tried to get rid of those after it did that correctly. So of course I'm
Open parent math content.
to see if that has corrected itself.
Close parent.
No, it hasn't. Yep.
Close parent.
A nice try. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is not going to, yeah, because if I backspace, it's going to get rid of that. So she's just going to learn, keep that parenthesis in there.
Left parent.
So they have not fixed that component yet, but that's still all doable. She'll know how to do that in parentheses. Okay, and then last one, 8, as we're looking
Period.
at this.
Space.
Okay, so once again, you're going to wonder how to do that. So all
Selected.
equals.
Math content. Alt equals.
So you've got your radicals right here.
Context menu. Radical. Radical.
So
Alt
you don't
followed
even
by
have to type
JER.
it all
Radicals.
in.
Equation structure.
Okay.
Square root.
That's what you want
Print
right
edit.
there. So you just go
End
ahead
root.
and you're going to put 27
2.
there.
7. 27. 2. End degree.
Okay, and degree, we've got
3.
3 there, and it automatically puts it out as perfect Nemeth code, which is for the blind student. So it's going to read correctly. You can either take your mouse and put it at the end, or you can right arrow, either one.
Dash.
Minus
8.
like that. Okay, so that's how you take the PDF and actually put it in a document
Enter.
where a blind student can actually utilize that. Go ahead and make corrections while you see that.
Space.
Gemdus, of course. And then, of course, if you want her to actually tell you, because I wasn't there, so I don't know what the assignment was, if you wanted her to tell you what the G was and the E and the M and the D, etc., you can easily put that in there and just say, write it out or whatever. Okay. That is how you actually make math accessible for blind students, so it reads correctly on their braille displays. Thanks so much, and let me know if you have any questions.
Zoom. Alt R.
I'm going to quickly tell you a trick on problems like the division with, your times within your adding or subtracting or whatever. So, and I didn't thoroughly
Cornell Notes Unit 1, 2, 3.
previously. So let me show you this really quickly. So all equals.
Selected. Math content. Alt equals.
I'm going to go up to the fraction. You can do this with commands also. Alt JE will always get you into your equation editor.
Context menu. Fraction. Fraction. Alt followed by JEF. Fraction. Equation structure. Stacked fraction. Stacked fraction button. 1 of 4. To move to an item, press the arrow.
1 of 4. If you click
Print
on
edit.
that and then you
End
left
numerator
arrow,
math content.
you can go ahead and do the math this way.
3 3.
Also,
33 plus 1
so
2.
this just makes it really easy
12 7. Math
And
content
then-
fraction 8.
when you're putting it in.
Left parent 5 dash 4. Right parent dash 3.
You don't have to worry about putting those extra parentheses in there in order to get it to read correctly. So if you do use the menu option, that is really helpful. So, and I showed you that with the radical below, but that's true for everything. And if you are visual and you're looking up in the ribbon, you can actually see all the different options that you can input. So you can either learn how to type them in, which you will, because it's much, much faster than always using your mouse, or this method. Okay, thanks so much.
You have started.